Hey guys, Francesca Amato here. I just had to do this video for you to share or to just at least be aware of what's going on. Those of you that follow me for years and know me for years know that I am extremely forthright and I do things on the up and up. I have a very strong faith in God and I care about what He thinks about me and my moral values. Anyway, I've always had a nonprofit 501c4 called Punished for Protecting Incorporated. In 2024 sometime, I don't have the exact date, and I work with a Gold Star accountant, I pulled my nonprofit, in which I put in the signature of the contact forms, and we have a difficult time sometimes getting into the website. It's changed from Vistaprint to Wix, and I call them a lot, complaining because it's no longer as user-friendly as it used to be. But I've been very vocal about it. I've been public about it. I have videos that I've made here on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, where I clearly state that I am no longer a nonprofit, and that is because I took nothing but a loss. Now, way back, I've been doing this since 2007, but way back in around 2018, 2019, there were a couple of crazy trolls that attacked me. They were never clients of mine. Clients say all good things. I've got a laundry list that goes on for years of clients, people that I've helped for free or people that I've helped, that are paying clients. And I am under the umbrella of my organization, of course, Punished for Protecting Incorporated. However, I am a separate entity as far as my consultation and consultation fees and how my taxes are done. Anyway, this one, she's called the Manicured Mom, okay? Anyway, I did a deep dive research on her. She has been attacking me relentlessly, like an ambush, for I think 4 days straight now. And then she blocked me when I was sending in evidence of her lies. Now, one of the things that she does is she claims that she doesn't like false allegations, but she's the queen of false allegations. She's like the demon, the accuser of the brethren. That's her. If there's ever a demon face on it, you're looking at it. That's her. And she hasn't stopped. Now, I haven't commented, obviously, because I'm blocked because she doesn't allow you to, but I gave up commenting on her after like 4 tries because I saw that there's no rationale, there's no reasoning, there's no intelligence. She has no credentials at all, like whatsoever. She has nothing behind her. We have found out so much about this woman. And last night I found a whole entire page on YouTube. It's the truth about this woman, and it's coming from the fathers rights that I guess associated with her and worked alongside her, and then got her number and seen how she was. And one guy actually does this video and he talks about how she can cause people to commit suicide. And he shows the chart. We know that more men commit than women because more men are more brave to do that. And there's been so many psychological studies done where women just are not, they're too afraid to do that, where a man will just kind of pull the, I don't want to say. So where a woman, she does things in a different way, I think, like with pills or things of that nature from the studies. And but that he was like very upset with her and told her that if she ever harms one more person, he's going after her. That was his exact last portion of his video that he did about this woman. But there's something not right here. And she's attacking the Family Justice and Accountability Act. And she does it over and over and over and over and over. And she nitpicks things and she tries to, it's a very manipulative type of brain. I believe that falls into like the category of like a sociopathy. And she'll find things and she'll manipulate them. And the guy even said, she'll always say, they're dangerous. And that's what she's doing with me. She's saying my bill is dangerous, and she's taking it out of context because with the parental alienation syndrome, which only targeted mothers, I defend mothers in that aspect. And I explain that in the bill. So to her black and white thinking, borderline disorder brain, that means that I hate all fathers and that I'm against all fathers. The thing she did with my nonprofit, which has always been filed, and I'm going to show you right here. Just give me 1 second to figure out how to do this. Okay, how to change it. So you can see here from 2018 all the way down to 2024, I have filed my taxes. I always took a loss. So years ago, when I had these crazy trolls coming after me, they were saying I was out for their money. Yeah, you try being an advocate and you'll see how much you're out for people's money. Okay, you literally, it's unbelievable. So anyway, so you can see here, operating loss, 2018, straight on down. Operating loss 2019. Sorry, let me get out of the way here. Operating loss 2020, operating loss 2021, operating loss 2022, operating loss 2023, operating loss 2024. That's what we've endured. So what happened is there's a slip. Let me give you some more information on that slip. Hold on. Okay. Why nonprofits lose their status. And this is what happened to me. IRS automatically revokes a nonprofit's tax exempt status if it fails to file an annual information return form, 990, 990EZ, or 990N, for 3 consecutive years. I forgot to file it. My accountant gave it to me and I forgot to file it. I've been saying this. I said it right from the start. Nothing to hide. I didn't not do my taxes. Nothing like that whatsoever. I just didn't file it. Anyway, long story short, it says this revocation has nothing to do with whether income taxes were paid or owed. It happens even in the organization had no income or losses, which is what I had. I had no income and losses. Let me see how okay, sorry. So the likely situation in your case from my description is I did file through 2024, which I just showed you guys. So I was in compliance financially. Anyway, long story short, I could read you all of this. Multiple people have posted this under her plethora of nonstop voluminous videos that she does about me. She must be in love or something. And so basically she immediately deletes them. Okay. And then the video that the guys made, a whole bunch of different guys made, they've been posting those. She deletes them. She gets rid of them immediately. She doesn't want any evidence countering the sick things that she's doing to me. And when she does this to me, she's doing this to hundreds of thousands of families that are coming from all over the country. Okay. And then her only evidence, which we've talked about this before, is other crazy people from like 2019. Many of them were arrested for threatening my life, harassing me, stalking me, gang stalking on social media, kind of like what she does, falsely accusing me, that kind of stuff. And, you know, they were on probation, all kinds of stuff. There was literally criminal and all kinds of civil court cases against a lot of these people. And it's just that there's people like that. That's what you deal with when you're public. I mean, it's unfortunate, but that's what you deal with. Never genuine clients. You'll see I have 5-star ratings from clients, okay, on every regard. Even with like what I charge people, everybody says I do way more than above and beyond, like than what's even charged to people, okay? But anyway, so this is what this lunatic is doing. Anyway, so when she probably couldn't get away with this anymore, this lie that I didn't file taxes, now she's saying that I'm soliciting donations when I don't have a nonprofit, which is laughable because there's never been donations. That's the funny part about it. That's why I took such a great loss. Okay, I was the donations. And it's a 501c4, not a 3. So you only have tax exempt status with federal, not with state anyway. And you can still take donations for things, okay? And I always have a check and balance system. You can still actually take donations. That's the part that she just has no education on, and she's just out there. But the thing that is really concerning is that, because I've helped countless good, protective, and good dads, and she's making this lie about my character, she had the audacity to make up a fake account and message me on TikTok telling me to take down whatever it is, which was just a response to her. And because there's a criminal record that shows her face, shows her nose, her mouth, her ears, her eyes, her hair, she has a big forehead, identical to her, and her name, and she's swearing it's not her. Okay. This is coming from a woman that does nothing but lie. Okay. So allegedly, this is her huge criminal record. And one of the crimes was false allegations. It's hilarious. And others were like very serious drug use and theft and all kinds of stuff. Hey, whether it's her or not, I just posted it, and so did everybody else, because we all believe that it is her. And actually, we've done some deep dive research, and there's some connections there because she's very corrupt and she is working for people that want to not take down the family court system. So you kind of understand why she does what she does and why she attacks good people. That's why. If she was a normal, intelligent, and responsible and ethical human being, she would have just came to me and had a conversation. That's what normal advocates do. But when they act like this and they act like they're completely unhinged, you've got to be concerned. I don't know why any man in his right mind would go to her for advocacy or promote her or have anything to do with somebody like that. Because the courts, as corrupt as they are, they look at somebody like her and there's no respect there. Like, she loses all credibility, and so she'd harm their cases 100-fold easily. And I know that that's what's happening. And that's why there's been really bad situations for these fellas that follow her. And then what she does is, and there's a lot of information out there, I got to talk fast. She goes after genuine domestic violence victims, and there's a bunch of stuff on her. Just do some research. And she harms them further by calling them crazy liars. That's what she does. And then she defends abusive fathers, not good fathers, abusive fathers. And isn't that what we're fighting for? And that's what